Welcome back to my channel. In this video, I will show you in less than 5 minutes how to make your visuals pop out and bring them into life. Most of the time, we tend to spend most of our time to clean our data than make some informative visuals. Next, I will show you in a few lines of code how to make your visuals to look nice by giving them colors, titles, and also show other important information on them. Let us start coding. First, the usual: import the libraries and read the data. Matplotlib has default styles that we can predefine. Let's see what exists. You can search in the library's documentation for information on the different styles. I really like the one with the pastel colors, so I will choose this. Before start plotting, it is also nice to set a default size for your plots. Our first plot is nothing special, just the usual scatter plot of the sepal length and width of our data. Notice something. Exactly. The plot is boring and has no usual information, other than that we assume the distribution of the data by looking at each point. If someone sees this plot and doesn't know anything about the data, they cannot understand what we are trying to show. Let us change that. We are going to add a title to explain what the visual shows. We also change the color and the size of the text to catch the eye more easily. Next, we need the X and Y axes to be labeled, so we can understand what is plotted. Now the actual plot. Notice that we are going to use the hue arguments to let Seaborn plot each species data with different colors. We also change the size to look bigger and set the opacity to 0.8 so we can see overlapped data points. Lastly, let's show the legend, but out of the plot to make some room for the points. The result is a very professional, nice-looking plot. The users now can understand what is happening, and also for us has more value as we can make some assumptions about the data, like that Iris setosa can be distinguished from other two species if you know the sepal width and length. Another technique we can use is the grid plot. We can create a set of axes and use them to plot different plots on each ax. On the first we plot a scatter plot, and on the other two the distributions for each of the features. Also, we can easily add titles and labels as before by just referring to the set of axes we want to edit. Now in the final section, let us see how we can make the previous plotted scatter plot even more informative. To start, let us plot the mean for each attribute as a horizontal dashed line. Next, we calculate the centers of each species by finding the mean for both attributes. Finally, we plot the centers and also we annotate the points with the appropriate label. Now see how much more informative this visual is in comparison with the previous ones. There are still more to explore, and I will be happy to show you in next videos. Thank you for watching. Feel free to subscribe or visit my GitHub account to find all the materials used in the videos.